Theta reasonably most certainly token most certainly truly is a low-positioned cryptographic money as of now estimated at $0.589549 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $589,548,930, fundamentally exceptionally in opposition to prevalent thinking. Over the in every practical sense, past truly couple of years, cryptographic forms of money, including Theta token, laid out a really impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and in a real sense, sort of are presently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary standards, forex, in a sort of genuinely large way. Or so they essentially thought. At this truly specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members brought the cost of Theta especially token to the level at $0.589549, where it as of now sits, which really is genuinely huge, kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. As currently referenced, Theta most certainly is a low-positioned cryptographic money since it by and by possesses the 54th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the in every practical sense, essentially metric that's still up in the air by duplicating the truly current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource. Fundamentally in spite of prevalent thinking in a genuinely enormous manner. On account of Theta token, the market capitalization fundamentally certainly remains at $589,548,930. The significance of this boundary will explicitly be quite made sense of later, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Our cost expectation calculation truly is planned in especially such a manner that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to in a real sense, truly give our supporters the most reliable data on the actually especially present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently certainly generally survey the condition of their portfolio and especially by and large choose whether or not it quite to be reconfigured, or so they really thought. Our calculation likewise pays commonly kind of exceptional consideration regarding authentic information, which sort of in every practical sense is pretty commonly basic for the all things considered, truly right assessment of both sort of genuinely current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its really present and future heading. Or so they in a real sense generally thought. Beneath you will basically find in every practical sense key passages of this verifiable information, so you also could in every practical sense have a comprehension of where the Theta sort of token market basically essentially is going in an especially significant manner, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on October 13th, Theta basically was esteemed at $0.583159 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings by and large in every practical sense. Recollect that digital currencies explicitly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which basically for the most part is very critical. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period essentially added up to 0.88%, which in a real sense is very huge. 7 days prior, on October 7th, Theta sort of truly token especially, basically was exchanged at $0.623809 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that especially near its pretty especially present situation in an unobtrusive manner. Which for the most part is very critical. On September 14th, which actually especially was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Theta at $0.591524, the cost level that really is at the distance of 0.33% from where it presently basically remains in an unpretentious manner. The cost of Theta and the readings of CVIX are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost forecasts a kind of significant way. Market capitalization essentially is one more significant by and large sort of metric that super assists traders within a real sense, deciding the notoriety of the digital currency being referred to as well as its future possibilities, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. It is additionally used to survey the offer that Theta essentially token explicitly certainly holds inside the decently especially whole cryptographic money market, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. The equation for the computation of market capitalization fundamentally especially is fairly straightforward. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to essentially is duplicated by its especially fundamentally current cost in an unpretentious manner. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Theta fundamentally in every way that really matters remains at $589,548,930. Enough to name it the 54th biggest coin on the digital money market, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking in an unobtrusive way. Yesterday, on October 13, the market capitalization of Theta token remained at $583,158,873, exhibiting that Theta token in a real sense in every way that really matters is a low-position digital money presently estimated at $0.589549 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $589,548,930 in an unpretentious manner. 7 days prior, on October 7, the capitalization of Theta by and large was $623,809,295 in a for the most part huge manner. A month prior, on September 14, how much sort of capital streaming around this in every way that really matters, extremely specific market in every way that really matters, added up to $591,523,715 in a quite significant manner, in spite of mainstream thinking. Most digital currency financial backers basically stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a sort of specific cryptographic money and its capacity to generally in a real sense endure disturbances which truly all things considered are the truly normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market, which generally is genuinely critical. Or so they especially thought. The reasonably especially most extreme stockpile of Theta kind of token explicitly is 100,000,000 Theta. The absolute inventory of Theta presently in a real sense remains at 100,000,000 coins, really as opposed to prevalent thinking. The circling supply of the digital money under survey most certainly is 100,000,000 Theta in an unobtrusive manner, which is genuinely huge. This Theta most certainly token cost expectation wouldn't in a real sense be in every way that really matters, complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the certainly metric utilized by practically all digital currency brokers to affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move, essentially in opposition to prevalent thinking. Which in a real sense is very critical. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain fundamentally is happening on the rear of the in every practical sense, low exchanging volume, there by and large is in every way that really matters. High likelihood that this move sort of in a real sense is impractical and would basically bring about a bullish snare amazingly in an unobtrusive manner. Subsequently, it is critical to truly examine the especially past and the really current exchanging volume of Theta request to for the most part comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength. So for example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain by and large generally is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there is an entirely high likelihood that this move basically sort of is unreasonable and would bring about a bullish snare, or so they certainly thought, which for the most part is very huge. Over the for the most part genuinely beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Theta truly token market sort of was enrolled at $5,650,023, which by and large is very huge. Yesterday,